What's going on, guys? We're back. What up, boys? We're kind of back, man. I greatly do appreciate all support, man. Everyone that tweeted at us, all the comments on Instagram and everything, even the YouTube videos and all that, man. Everything is great. Carter was born August 2nd at 3:09. Shannon is doing great. Dad Mo is doing great. Everything has been absolutely awesome, man. Thank you guys so much for all the support. But I wanted to get a few videos out. There's been a lot of content. I know a lot of people have done some other stuff already, but I kind of wanted to throw a little bit of everything together. I've been watching everything. I've been looking at everything. I've been sitting in the hospital for like hours, kind of like analyzing everything. I should say days, analyzing everything kind of with all the different player ratings that we have coming out, the different editions of the game, all that kind of stuff, where my mindset is on day one. So I kind of wanted to go in on that kind of stuff. What edition of Madden I'm going to be getting, what edition I recommend you guys, and then what cards I'm going to be going after right away, basically, from those editions. So really do appreciate everyone, man. Drop a like right now for Carter. How many likes for Carter can we get, man? Appreciate you guys. Let's jump into it. Need some coins? MMO EXP. Yes, they are real. No, they aren't instant. No one is. But they are reliable and the cheapest around. Use code Scomo for 5% off. Get you some coins, stack your team, get those dubs, boys. Yay! So first thing first, what edition I'm going to be going after for Madden? Of course, I am going to be going after the Dynasty edition, but there is a reason why, and I feel like there is a good edition just kind of based on how you're going to be playing the game. So I have all three of them pulled up right now. If you are going to be playing if you are going to be wanting packs and you're going to be wanting some early game material, maybe some extra packs, maybe captains, all that kind of stuff, and early access to Madden Ultimate Team, highly recommend that you get Dynasty Edition. Now, if you aren't a big MUT guy, and there are a ton of upgrades to franchise this year, a lot of improvement, and I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of people that maybe are buying the game just for franchise. Maybe you were an old franchise guy and you haven't bought the game for a few years and you want to check it out. You can get a little boost to your franchise without having to go all the way to the Dynasty Edition by just getting the MVP Edition. Now, the MVP Edition still gives you early access. The other thing that's cool about the MVP edition and the Dynasty edition is you get that dual entitlement. So meaning if you're one of those guys that maybe don't have a PlayStation 5 or don't have a new Xbox, you know you maybe are going to get one. You're going to try to get one. You've been trying to get one, but you can't because the restocks are absolutely insane. Maybe you're planning on getting one during Christmas. You can get the Dynasty edition or the MVP edition digitally on your Xbox or your PlayStation that you have now. And then of course, just like previously, like when all the new systems came out on Madden 21, everything will carry over to Madden 22. So you get dual entitlement, you get early access, you get extra MUT stuff, which is going to be good because it seems like they've adjusted a lot of stuff. The big thing that I'm going to be going after, and the reason why I want that Dynasty edition, is to get that team pack and also that legend pack, which is going to give you Barry Sanders and Randy Moss if you go with the Mahomes pack. So that's another thing that I recommend. Dynasty edition, picking the Chiefs, getting Mahomes, and then also getting that starter Barry Sanders and Randy Moss. Now, even if you're going to be ripping a ton of packs, which I'm going to be ripping a ton of packs on day one, you are still going to be able to use that Randy Moss maybe as a wide receiver 3 or 4. Even if you have a Tyreek Hill or Jamar Chase or something like that, that look like probably the top 2 wide receivers that you can get day one. Even if you're all money spent like me, right? You should be able to still use that Randy Moss and Mahomes. Now, there's still going to be a lot of good quarterbacks and a lot of good players out there, but if you want to just have the best stuff right away and usable stuff, that seems like the thing this year. They tuned up rookie premieres a little bit. Those look like they're usable. If you did all 10 of the rookie premieres, you're going to be able to sell 2 of them. So that's going to be a few 100,000 coins just right there for you guys. But then you're going to get like the Brady or the Mahomes pack. You're going to get the early access of the challenges. You're going to get that legend pack and 22 team fantasy packs. So you get double the amount of team fantasy packs on the Dynasty edition over the MVP edition. Especially early on in the game. If you're trying to do theme teams or something like that, some of those packs might be able to help you out a lot. I just wanted to show you guys this real quick. Once again, just going into your store, PlayStation or Xbox, this is going to be your breakdown. Now, if you do have the EA Play, you're going to get a little bit of a discount. So it's $89 for the MVP edition and then $107 for the Dynasty edition, I should say. But like I said, this is going to give you early access. This is going to give you all your content. MVP if you're just a franchise guy. Dynasty if you're going to be playing MUT. If you're just a casual, just want to check it out, I'd probably just wait. You don't have to do anything. You actually get the free base if you have like EA, if you have the Game Pass and stuff like that with the Xbox. With Xbox, you will get Madden 22 base edition on the normal global launch, which I think is the 20th or 22nd of August. You should be able to download that with your Game Pass. Now, a few other things I just kind of want to talk about, like what my mindset is. And I know a lot of people have been going over like best cards, what they're going to be doing with, you know, the core elites and kind of like what kind of guys they're going to be going after, you know, with their top 5 and top 10 overall cards and then each position. The biggest thing that I took away from the stream was how much day one content we have from the superstars and all this kind of stuff, rookie premiere and everything. Normally in the past, you would really want to try to go after some of these day one core elites that were some of the better cards, especially once the global launch comes out. Then you got the first release of legends and that kind of stuff. And that's kind of where my point is to not get too carried away with the items that are out there that are maybe in the packs, because it just seems like there's so much to grind for right away. Now, obviously, if they give us brand new legends or limiteds or something like that to really juice it up, those are going to be cool cards to be going after. But like, for instance, with this top 10 right here, Devontae Adams, number 1. They really didn't give him that many stats, and there's some rookie premier cards, plus some free cards that you can get, like that Randy Moss, that I would probably want over Devontae Adams also. Kelsey's probably going to be one of the better tight ends, but then Aaron Donald, Patrick Mahomes, like, you don't need that Patrick Mahomes if you're going to be getting the pre-orders once again and getting the Patrick Mahomes pack. Derrick Henry, probably going to be the better card out of this group. Once again, the size just really matters. If you guys remember our conversation that I had with CC, we already know that next gen's really about height and size. Derrick Henry's probably going to be one of the better running backs at the beginning of the game, even though I'm very interested on getting that superstar Saquon, which probably could be a lot cheaper, if not free, that you can maybe get within the first few days. We got to see what that grind's like. Jalen Ramsey, probably going to be good, but once again, you might be able to get a free card or grind for a card instead of that. Tyreek Hill is probably going to be the other one that's in my I want to go after. So top 10, Derrick Henry and Tyreek Hill out of the top 10. Those are going to probably be the only two guys that I'm really focused on maybe getting right away at the beginning. Now, next is actually like the top 5 of the quarterbacks, and this is the big thing too. And yes, you're going to have a little difference between the pre-order card and the elite card. Obviously, you can power up the core elite and that kind of stuff, and I really don't know exactly how that pre-order Mahomes or Tom Brady is going to be. But once again, if you can grind for free cards and wait, I don't know if any of these quarterbacks are going to be going after it. The speed looks good. Lamar Jackson looks really good. Just depends on what kind of playbook that you're going to be running and what scheme that you're going to be running. If I pull a quarterback right away, I'm either going to be holding it depending on the market and wait for it to sell, or I'm going to sell them right away just because I know there's going to be other quarterbacks. And that's going to be my biggest thing right away, and we'll probably do more videos on this, is don't get too carried away with the beginning cards. Keep on stacking coins. Be prepared for the future content. Because if they're already giving us this much stuff at the beginning of the year before the game even drops officially, you know there's going to be a ton of stuff coming. So they're trying to tantalize you with these cards. You know, the 86s, the 85s, the 88 core elites. Worry about the free content. Worry about the cards that we can grind for. Get those superstars. Get your captains. Get the superstars. Get the theme diamonds. Whatever we have, team diamonds, all that kind of stuff. Those are really going to be where the value is. Halfback. Now, like I said, this could be a little different. And we do have a Saquon that is going to be the core elite. But it does look like the superstar one is going to be a little bit better. So King Henry is probably going to be my number 1 running back that I would go after right away, which would be the core elite. But that Saquon and all these other core elites probably going to pass on these and try to get the Saquon from the superstar mode, depending on how, I shouldn't say mode, but the superstar program, solos, whatever we got to do to get that card, because that is probably going to be one of the first cards that I really want to grind for and get that Saquon. But my biggest point is, like I said, don't forget about these affinity cards, the superstar cards. All those just look so much better than some of these other cards. And I know everyone's hooked on the base elites and early stats and all this kind of stuff, but the grind is going to be really, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be really detailed, and it's going to be a lot. There's going to be a ton of stuff right away. Don't get carried away right away trying to get core elites. Work on getting the cards that you know for the special stats. Don't worry about overall. Get the stats that matter, especially with next gen. Get the big guys, get the fast guys, get the strong guys. Worry about that kind of stuff. Then they're overall. These rookies, the rookie premieres, the affinities, the superstars, all those are going to be the direction I want to go in. Right now, all they're talking about is these core elites, top 5 quarterbacks, top 5 wide receivers, top 5 running backs, and everything. All that's cool. I love seeing all that information. Don't lose your focus. Focus is going to be affinity, superstars, all that kind of stuff is definitely where you want to be. That Herbert, that Devontae Smith, Jalen, bro, they all look so good. Those are the cards I want. But like I said, guys, I just kind of wanted to go over a little, just kind of like a brief overview of where my mindset is, what I'm doing to prepare, what I'm thinking about right away, what version I'm getting. Hopefully this kind of helps you guys out and helps you focus your mindset. Also, if you guys have any other questions, let me know down in the comments. And of course, we'll keep on coming out with more information as they let us know. We're going to be back on the grind, hopefully be home from the hospital here in like 2 or 3 days. I'll be ready to go perfectly in time for Madden 22 and pumping out all the content, man. Greatly do appreciate everyone. Hope everyone has a great week. We out. Yay!